We have contacted all of our agencies across state government, and as of now, every agency has been ordered to suspend doing any business with the Bank of America. The Bank of America received $25 billion in taxpayer money as part of the financial bailout. This is exactly and precisely the kind of thing that isn't right when, on the one hand, powerful special interests get the help of taxpayer money to bail them out, the banks, and yet the purpose of that money was supposed to be to provide a line of credit to businesses like this, to keep workers working and keep people employed, and yet the Bank of America has yet to step up and say that they're going to be helpful to this company and keep these workers working. So unless and until they do that, we, the state of Illinois, will suspend doing any business with the Bank of America, and we hope that this kind of leverage and pressure will encourage the Bank of America to do the right thing for this business, take some of that federal tax money that they've received and invest it by providing the necessary credit to this company so these workers can keep their jobs. Secondly, we are preparing a temporary restraining order, a TRO, and we are going into court tomorrow to seek an injunction by a federal judge to assure that the provisions of the federal law, the Warren Act, are followed, so that these workers who have faced now the loss of their jobs will at least have the opportunity to get the benefits they're entitled to under federal law: severance pay, vacation days, all the different things that the Warren Act provides. These workers have a right to, they're entitled to. So we're going into court tomorrow to enforce that provision and get them the help they need. Third, we are also working with the Chicago Food Depository to see if we can get a delivery of food to the workers and their families, so that during this period where they're not working or in a position to be able to afford the help that they need for their families, that they can get some help and have some food available to be able to feed themselves and their families and their children. So these are the acts that we're taking now. We're going to continue to work in conjunction with some of our efforts. Congressman Luis Gutierrez has been a real champion on the side of these workers, and I've been in constant communication with him, and we'll continue to discuss things with him as events unfold. This 4 o'clock meeting that Carl referenced is one that Congressman Gutierrez is going to be at, and he's going to report to me on the progress of that meeting. But let me be very clear here. We are going to do everything possible here in Illinois to side with these workers. And it isn't just lending them moral support, but it's about putting pressure on financial institutions like the Bank of America, as well as making sure that we have our court system enforce the federal law so these workers get what they're entitled to under the law and under what is the right thing to do.
People realize that workers have been being stepped on for too long, and that we can't get our economy going again if we keep just dumping workers out, and if we don't pay workers enough to buy back the goods and services that they produce. And we understand that's what why this fight is attracting so much attention. But this fight is also about a very specific problem here, about these workers at this time whose plant is closed, and that there are powerful and wealthy institutions that have to make decisions about, are they going to make the effort to get this facility going again, to have the green jobs here that are supposed to be the future of our country, Energy Star windows produced here. Are they going to make that happen, or are they not going to make that happen? And if it doesn't happen, are they going to make sure that the workers get all of the wages and benefits that they are promised under the law?